With the new poison spell update, getting 3 stars on a Town Hall 8 using hogs just got a whole lot easier. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Clashing Guide, brought to you by Hilalo and the Wonderful Clashers and Penguin Massacre. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you have to see. Alright, in this episode, we're going to be talking about how to 3-star using Hog Riders at Town Hall 8. So the first thing you want to look at, you don't want to be using Hog Riders that are level 3 or below. At this level, they die extremely easily, so you need to make sure that they're level 4 to be able to use them in war effectively. So the army composition I'm using Nelly Belly's account for these attacks. I bring in between 28 and 34 Hog Riders, a few Giants, and you gotta bring in a few cleanup troops, some Wizards, some Archers. I like to bring in 4 Wizards and between 10 and 20 Archers, depending on how hard it is to bring out the Clan Castle troops, and if you know if there's a dragon in there or not. So now with this new poison spell update, this Hog Rider strategy has become a lot more effective, just because you don't have to waste your cleanup troops on destroying the Clan Castle. You can use the poison spell to destroy the Clan Castle troops. And if there is a dragon in there, what I like to do is I like to send in a Giant to distract the dragon and a few Wizards and Archers behind it, and the Wizards start attacking the dragon while the dragon starts following the Giant. So that becomes really effective in destroying the Clan Castle dragon. And if there's Wizards or Witches, you just bunch them up together using Archers. You don't want to bring... That's why you have to bring in a few Archers for this reason. I see a lot of people who only bring Wizards in, and they start wasting Wizards to bunch up the Clan Castle troops together, where it would be a lot more effective if you have 4 or 5 Archers to do the job for them. With this strategy, you need to make sure you bring in 3 healing spells. You do not want to bring any rage spells because the Hogs already move fast enough that you do not need to rage them up. You need to make sure that the Hogs last the entire time until they take out every single defensive structure and then help with cleanup. A lot of attacks that end up in 1 star, 99%, don't have any Hogs that could go inside and help with cleanup. So you need to make sure that they survive until the very end, so you can make sure that you get the 3 stars on the base. In the Clan Castle, you want to bring in 5 max Hog Riders. If you cannot get max Hog Riders, bring in a few extra Wizards and Archers to help with cleanup later on in the battle. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start breaking down the rules for you guys as soon as this replay ends. You can see that these Hogs are finishing up the defenses, and we're just going to wait until the cleanup is finished. Alright, so while we wait for this last battle to finish, let's talk about what type of base you should target when using a Hog Rider attack. Ideally, you want to attack a base that has no spaces in the middle for giant bombs. Giant bombs are the biggest nemesis for Hog Riders. But if you are forced to attack a base with a bunch of empty spaces around the base, you might want to wait until the end of the war, towards the end of the war, to see a replay and see somebody else attack to see where the giant bombs are placed inside of the base. So it looks like this battle is wrapping up. The king is going on the inside, taking care of the town hall, and we're at 96% right now, and there it is, 3 stars, 100%. Let's go ahead and start the next clip and show you guys exactly what you need to be doing when using the Hog Riders. So the first step, as always, you need to pull out the Clan Castle troops. And in this clip, Nelly Belly did have her Dark Elixir spell factory upgrading, so she didn't have the luxury of having a poison spell with her. So once you pull them out, you want to bunch them up together. You should do this whether or not you have the Dark Elixir spell. And then once you bunch them up together, you either drop the poison spell on them, or you send in 1 Giant with a Wizard behind them to take care of them. And then you put a couple of Archers with them to help the Wizard out. As soon as you take care of the Clan Castle troops, you want to move on to the next part of the attack. Now I like to bring in 2 or 3 Giants to spread across the side where I'm going to be attacking from. The reason I do this is so that the first layer of defenses hit the Giants instead of your Hogs. And this will allow us to better able to use our healing spells deeper into the base. Now as soon as you put in the Giants, you want to spread across your Hogs right behind them to take care of the whole side of the base where you are attacking from. And at this point you want to keep an eye on the Hogs, and this does require a little bit of scouting beforehand. You want to make sure that there's no holes for giant bombs in the middle of the base. If there is a hole in the middle of the base, you want to place a preventative healing spell before the hogs actually go over to that space where the giant bomb might be. And if there are no holes in the base for giant bombs, just keep an eye on your hogs, and once they reach around 50% health, that's when you want to use your heal spells. Once you place your first 2 heal spells, that's when you want to send in your clan castle hogs. You want to look around the base and see where these hogs might be useful. And with your 3rd heal spell, after you put in your clan castle, you want to look for a position where the 2 or 3 groups of hogs will meet up. This way you can maximize your 3rd heal spell and make sure most of your hogs get healed up. At this point, after you put in your 3rd heal spell, most of the defensive structures should already be down. So you can start looking around the corners to see if there's any builders huts, and you put an archer on each builder's hut. You want to spread across the rest of your cleanup troops around the base, and you want to target areas that are not close to the hogs. And at this point, it should be only a matter of time for cleanup if your hogs did last long enough to take out all the defenses in the base. So it looks like these guys are going to go ahead and 3-star this base. And before we show you guys our live attack, I want to summarize the steps that I just told you guys. Alright, so the first step, as in any Town Hall 8 attack, you're going to be drawing out the clan castle troops and getting rid of them. Second step, you want to put 2 or 3 giants on the side you're going to be attacking from to distract the first layer of defenses. Third step, you're going to be sending the hogs down the side of where you put your giants. Fourth step, you want to keep an eye on the hogs, and you want to place a heal spell in any spots where there might be a giant bomb. And if there are no giant bomb spaces, you're going to keep an eye on the hogs until they reach about 50% before you put in your heal spells deeper into the base. Fifth step, once you use your first 2 heal spells, you want to look for a position on where to put your clan castle hogs to clear out the entire base. Next step, you're going to see where to put your 3rd heal spell in a place where 2 or more of your groups of hogs are going to meet up. Next step, once you use your 3rd heal spell, this is when you want to start focusing on cleanup. You want to make sure the corners are all taken care of, and then put the rest of your cleanup troops on the side furthest away from the hogs that the hogs can't easily get to. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys my live attack. First step, we're going to take out the clan castle troops. Now it looks like these are already bunched up, so I'm just going to drop the poison spell on top of them. Once the wizards go down, I'm going to send in a few more archers and a wizard to take care of that giant and that hog rider. And once those go down, I think I'm going to be attacking from the top. I'm going to send in 3 giants. We still have 6 giants. I thought it might be a little more annoying to take care of the clan castle, but it was pretty easy. So I'm going to use 3 giants on the top, and I'm going to put a couple more on the sides to distract more defenses. So there the giants go, and I'm going to put the hogs now. Ooh, 2 giant bombs tripped up, but they didn't seem like they hurt too many of my hogs. So there's no holes in the middle, so I'm going to be a little patient with my heal spells. Now I'm going to drop 1 here and 1 here. And I'm going to look for a spot where to put my clan castle. Right there. Oh, there's giant bomb came up. So I'm going to use my 3rd heal spell really quick because I don't want the clan castle hogs to die. I wanted to use it over that archer tower where all 3 sections of hogs are going to meet up, but it looks like these hogs are steamrolling through the base, so I don't think it should matter. So I'm going to put my king up here where the other enemy king is, and 2 wizards behind them to take care of that king faster. And yeah, it looks like that guy's gonna go down, so let's put down our archers. Let's put our wizard here and our archers right here on the builder sides and the collectors in mine, because this side is away from the hogs. So we're at 71%. Some hogs are on the town hall, and there's still a minute and a half left with plenty of time for cleanup. So it looks like this is gonna be a 3-star. Yeah, this is gonna be a 3-star. So yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. If my tips helped you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you know anybody who might benefit with this strategy guide for hogs. But that's it for this episode, guys. Looks like this is going to be a 3-star, 100% total annihilation. I'll see you next time on Clashing Guide.